Hey, welcome to Night Combos.
Welcome back. Hubby's here.
Hey, hubby.
Hey, Lovey.
Aw. Hey, y'all. Okay, so Gypsy released some text from Ryan. Or did she? When hubby and I first seen these text messages Gypsy posted over on her stories on TikTok, where they wouldn't last very long, we were thinking they're probably not even real. Even if you receive a text message today, you can still show the actual date they were received. Instead, Gypsy wrote the date on them herself, as we'll see in just a minute. So we thought they were something Gypsy was doing for drama, like she likes to do a lot. Well, she was doing it for drama, alright. We're going to look at the text she posted, as well as some other messages and 2 other video clips, and talk about it. Okay, first, real quick, we want to say thank you so much for a super thanks that we received
Yes, thank you so much.
on the video that we did, Horrific Moment in Gypsy's Live / Gypsy's Tea. We don't want to say the person's screen name because we don't know if they wanted a shout out or not. If you do want a shout out, we would love to give you one in our next video. If you don't want one, we completely understand that as well. Just if anyone ever sends us a super thanks, just let us know if you do want a shout out, and we would love to give you one. But we also understand that some people don't want a shout out, and we understand that as well. So it's fine either way. Just let us know. This person, if you don't know who you, if you don't know who you are, or if you don't know who we're talking about, this person was talking about the filters that Gypsy uses so much, and her begging for a proposal in People magazine, and then saying how much we're so grateful and thankful all the time, which we are truly, honestly, so grateful for every single one of you.
Yes, we are.
All of our subscribers, we appreciate you so much, and thank you so much to our channel members. We can't believe that we have like 30 channel members. We never thought that that would even really take off, and here we are with 30 channel members. So thank you so much to our channel members and our subscribers. We love and appreciate all of you, honestly, so very much. We're so grateful for you. And if you're not already, please consider subscribing. We're trying to reach 5,000 subscribers, so please consider subscribing, hitting the like button, sharing, hitting the notification bell so that we don't miss so that you don't miss any of our videos. And please leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section about everything that we talk about and go over in this video in the comments down below, and we'll be conversating with y'all like always. And hubby and I are both still trying to play catch up from where we just needed a bit of a break from the last live that we did. It just took a lot out of both of us, mentally and emotionally. So we're playing catch up with the comment sections in the videos that we've posted since that live. So just bear with us. We are trying to comment back to as many people as we can, but we will be conversating with y'all, and we would greatly appreciate it so much. So first, take a look at this clip Gypsy posted over on her TikTok.
People tell me to move on all the time, and I'm like, how have I not? I don't bother her.
So she plays him saying that he don't bother her, and then shows these texts. And then this. So ridiculous. So this was the first one she had posted, and she's got at the top written, texting me at 2 a.m. like, what the F? wasn't she texting him about, are you really with Amber J? I feel crazy and like I don't know what's going on at like 2 or 3 in the morning?
Yeah.
Okay, I was wondering. Y'all let us know if we're wrong in the comments. But I'm pretty sure she was texting him around that time. It's kind of like her and Ryan have communication, in the middle of the night behind Ken's back when he's fast asleep or something.
That's what it looks like.
If these are really from Ryan anyway. And then at the bottom she has wrote, I have actually been a good girl lately and have not said anything negative about him. So this was uncalled for. A good girl, Gypsy, a good girl. I've actually been a good girl, Daddy. Like, that's, oh my God. It's sickening because it takes you back to like her calling Nick Daddy and all that stuff, or saying, I've been a good girl and stuff. Like, what? Gypsy, act like the grown freaking woman that you're supposed to be. The grown mother, adult that you're supposed to be. The 30-something-year-old woman that you're supposed to be, please. Goodness. So y'all can see where she took a screenshot of the text messages and posted them, but you can see at the very top where the phone actually, dates it, and the phone said text message SMS today 2:37 a.m. Even though she took this screenshot on the same day she received this message, again, she could have still went in there and gotten the actual date stamp from the phone. But instead, Gypsy put the date on here. And keep in mind that she also put the date on here, and it's September 24th of this year. And here we are almost a month later in October. Anyway, so Ryan's in the gray, Gypsy's in the green, allegedly. So Ryan writes, you look so effing skinny, ... You look unhealthy and unhappy, ... But who gives a F? That does look like Ryan's text because he's always putting ... in between, like right in the middle of a sentence for no reason at all. It's really weird. And then Gypsy texted, who is this? She texted out right back at 2:37 in the morning, right? Then later on at 11:40 a.m., almost 12 noon, she still hadn't had an answer. So she texts this number again that she claims she doesn't know and says, I'm waiting on an answer. Who is this? What if that was a troll? Or somebody that you didn't want to talk to that had gotten your number, or something like that? Why would you be texting again saying, I'm waiting on an answer, who is this? Obviously, that just makes me think, you probably knew who this was. Because if that was me, I would immediately just hit block. Just block. If you can't tell me who you are right when you send a text message and I immediately text back saying, who is this? And you don't answer me, then I dang sure ain't fixing to ask you again, hours later. No, I would just hit block. Like block. But, Gypsy don't know how to do that. This is for drama. Now here's the screenshot of the other one. And she's hiding one of the messages. I don't know why. I wonder why. Gypsy, why are you hiding this one message by putting the date over the message the way you did? You didn't have to put the date over the message like that. You could have wrote the date over to the side or something. You didn't have to put it over that message. It must have had something in it that you didn't want seen. I mean, that's what I think anyway.
I bet so.
No, right? That's our opinions. Let us know yours. But it says at the top, text message today, 1:48 a.m. So this number that she allegedly does not know is texting her again from September 24th, right? And, she said, I'm still waiting on an answer. Who is this? Well, allegedly, Gypsy never gets an answer back. And then all of a sudden, and instead of blocking the dead blame number, she didn't. And all of a sudden, we're supposed to believe that October 17th, this number, almost a month later, this number texts her again. And remember, she doesn't know who it is, and we're supposed to believe that she has not texted this number anymore or anything like that. The last thing she sent to this number was, "I'm still waiting on an answer. Who is this?" That's the last thing you said, Gypsy. And then all of a sudden, almost a month later, the number's texting you again. Yet you know who it is without them telling you, because you call them out here in just a second. So the first message is supposed to be Ryan. All the gray is Ryan. He says, "How dare you hide behind fake names to talk crap about me and us, ... At least have the..." Well, no, you just needed one dot there, Ryan. Just one. And then you could have started the next sentence with "at least." That is so annoying. I'm just saying. Okay. Sorry. Then he says ... At least have the decency to speak it to me personally and not behind fake accounts. Advocate for compassion on Instagram ... What a joke. You are better than that ... I always thought so. I still have yet to talk crap about you. You know my effing number, my real number ... Call me if you have something to say. I guess you only call when you need me to tell you how wonderful you are to make you feel better ... Only one in your effing life that has not betrayed you in some way, and this, and I think that's supposed to be this, and this is what I get. And then you have the text message that's behind where she wrote the date on it, which is something about, and that something another left you in prison or something like that for someone else. That's about all we could make out of it. It says something about, and that something Ken left you in prison for someone else. That's about all we could make out of it anyway. And then it says prison. Left you alone crying in your pillow in my ad. I think what Ryan was trying to say there, I could be wrong, but I think what Ryan was trying to say was, left you alone crying in your pillow, my A. Don't forget that crap. I won't. Still haven't turned on you yet either ... It will be a sad day if that ever happens to you ... And then right down at the very bottom, you can see a little bit of gray writing from the phone that simply says, this sender is not in your contact list. So it's not like she blocked the number or anything like that. Even after all this, she still has not blocked this number. Wonder why. Also, if you look at this gray line right over here to the side, she didn't scroll it all the way down. If y'all notice that, like, she could have scrolled down a little bit further and she didn't. Just wondering why. Like, what did you say back, Gypsy, that you don't want people to see? Because you know it's going to come out. Then the last thing she shows is this picture saying, "Can you not?" Random text at 2 a.m. going off on a rant about a random account that isn't even mine. I literally do not care enough to spam your chat. So right there, she obviously knew who it was.
Yeah.
So that's weird, Gypsy, that you were saying in your stories when you posted this that you didn't know who this was. Okay, now let's take a look at this first clip, as a bit of a reminder for all of us.
Well, that hurt my trust. And so, yes, in turn, I put out personal information of yours that I knew that you didn't want out there. and it was wrong, and it was below the belt, and it was too far, and I'm sorry. I truly am sorry. Even if you give me many other jabs, I won't put out anything else about you. I'm not going to try to hurt you.
Really?
I know that in your heart you care about me. I know in your heart that you are a good person.
Manipulation
I know in your heart that you are a good person.
at its finest.
Yeah.
And I'm just sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry that you fell in love with a piece of shit like me. I always said Ken was my love, is my love.
Nope.
But you were my comfort. You were my safe place because I knew that you never would hurt me. And I'm just tired of this war, and I want it to end.
She messed up there saying Ken was my love. It is my love.
Yeah, she did.
And I'm sorry, but hubby, you're my love and my safe place. And who I trust more than anyone in the whole world, you know? So how can you have one guy be your love and another guy be your, quote, safe place?
Beats me.
And me too. I don't understand that. But remember, y'all, that was her little pathetic lying apology video she made that was, quote, just for Ryan Anderson. And if you're not him, then keep scrolling. But I know all of you will watch. The one she made and posted to get attention, not to truly or genuinely apologize for anything. And remember, she said, no matter how many jabs you throw at me, I will never post anything or say anything about you ever again. Well, here we are. Here we are. Again, Gypsy. Again. And don't forget, this was like the day after her and Ken and her friend Bree and a couple of the other minions were all out at Jazz Fest getting drunk and all of that, and she made that video telling Ryan, you're spiraling out of control, go get therapy, that video. Yeah, she's apologizing for that and for the post that she put up right before making that video that was about Ryan saying the secret behind the sweat towel and letting everyone in the world know that he was on a MAP program, a medicated assisted treatment program. Gypsy released text messages that are apparently from Ryan. There is no proof that they are from Ryan. Gypsy even put out the date on them herself. It's funny because she could have very easily posted the text with the date stamp from her phone on them. Why didn't she? It's funny that she comes up with this and puts it out to the public after Ryan exposed Gypsy on a live saying she called him 8 times the other week. So if Ryan didn't say that, or if he didn't do the podcast interview, which we're still going to be talking about and going over in a separate video, then what? Gypsy would have just continued to keep her and Ryan's communications between each other a secret? Keep it from old Kenny boy? After looking at everything we've shown so far, you can see why we thought at first, and when we first started working on this video, these text messages were probably faked by Gypsy. Then we came across this. Take a look at this second clip. Oh, and I meant to say the first video clip that we watched of Gypsy's non-sincere apology to allegedly Ryan and not the whole world was from Conspiracy over on TikTok. And this clip right here came from Renell Smith on YouTube. So let's listen to this real quick.
That's nice, Shutterbug. Let me tell you something. I'm not embarrassed in anything. I stand by everything I do. Your text to her or no, it was me telling her off. Me telling her the truth and me telling her off. So hides behind other fucking names. Shit sucks. I'm not embarrassed. I have nothing to be embarrassed about. I have nothing to be embarrassed about. I stood on business and I meant what I said. So, nothing to be embarrassed about. Funny is it's embarrassing if I start releasing her text to me. Business and I meant what I said. So, nothing to be embarrassed about. What's funny is it's embarrassing if I start releasing her text to me. That's what would be fucking funny. That's what would be fucking embarrassing. Believe me. That's what would be embarrassing. Just saying. Won't be long. I'm getting sick of this shit.
I just gotta say, he's been getting sick of this for I don't know how long now. He's been getting sick of this ever since she left him.
Yeah.
He's gonna continue to do this crap.
Getting sick of this shit. Because all I did was tell the truth. It is sad that I'm the only one who hasn't betrayed her. And she treats me like shit. Yeah, I have nothing. Okay. I've proven that over and over again that I always have shit. I can tell you a story about last time she said when she called me. She doesn't want that story getting out either. So, just say it.
See, he says that I've proven it over and over again that I have stuff on her, but then he just says that, oh, she doesn't want that getting out either, what we talked about last time she called me. I thought you didn't answer the phone those 8 times she called you in 1 week, Ryan. 'Cause that's what you said. Stand on business now. Oh, and right here when I was recording this, I wrote, why does he always say she would not want this or that getting out if he's not going to speak on it? Like, why does he keep saying this stuff? He's never going to speak on any of it. Stand on business, as you say, Ryan. Oh, and wait, let me back that up. And I circled this and wrote this because this person wrote a comment saying, red flag, my guy. And they were right. And we apologize about the screen. I believe Renell Smith was having to turn her screen different ways to get a recording of it because at first she didn't have good connection, so it wasn't showing the comments or anything, and now it is. And we tried to turn it ourselves so that it would be long so that y'all could see the comments, and it didn't turn, so we apologize for that.
I'm just saying. Yeah. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, she does. Y'all don't realize that's just how she is. That's how she fucking is. When you say something she doesn't like, she's got to try to make you out to be the bad guy. So it just is what it is. It just is what it is. That's what she does. I don't really want to talk about it, honestly. Don't really give a shit enough to talk about it. I'm just saying. I do deserve a queen. You damn right. I'm working on it. Don't worry, I'm not changing for anybody. Never will. Bayou Bell, what's going on?
You should be able to, if you're watching this on a phone or even your computer screen or whatever, you should be able to zoom in on it if y'all do want to see the comments.
When's the last time I talked to her? Like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, thought he didn't answer though.
But it's nobody's
Yeah.
business. It doesn't matter.
It's nobody's business, he says.
When's the last time I talked to her? Like 2 weeks ago. So, but it's nobody's business. It doesn't matter. She's mad about the podcast. It's what it is. Say my name, say Alexis. What's going on? I'm not putting anything out there. You know what's funny is I don't talk about shit. I don't release nothing. I mean, I could, but I don't. I have better respect for myself than that. That's the truth. I have better respect for myself.
But he'll sit there and talk about it over and over again. Oh, she don't want this released. She don't want that released. She don't want that out. It'll be embarrassing if I was to tell y'all this or that, but I'm not going to because I'm better than that. I'm a better person than that. What are y'all's thoughts on that? What do y'all think about that? By the way, we'll re-record this and get it posted on our channel, and we'll just title it video from previous video or something like that, so that those of you who are interested in seeing the comments, y'all can see them a lot better. We'll re-record just this video itself and post it on our channel for y'all to see. That's where I wrote, then why even bring it up or talk about her?
And what the text she released was nothing but the truth. That was me telling her off, like, keep hiding behind fake names. And what the text she released was nothing but the truth. That was me telling her off, like, keep hiding behind fake names and shit. Shit gets old. That's all I said. Shit gets old. Am I doing a meet and greet? Nah, Lauren, I don't know. I don't know how to set one up, Lauren. Honestly, I don't know how to set one up. Hey from Alaska, hello from Australia. Right on, Australia. What's going on? Australia. What advice would I give myself 1 year ago? Damn.
Good question.
Damn, let's see what happened 1 year ago. A lot happened a year ago. Shit. Trust me, I know. Hey from Texas, hey from Canada, right on. Guys, I'm not going to get into it. I need a PR and a...
Of course he's not.
I guess. You know? just post on social media and find a venue? Does it work that way? I mean, like, I don't know how to work it, you know? Because here's the thing, y'all tell me I'm not famous. You know, people tell me I'm not famous, and then y'all tell me I need to do meet and greets. I mean, like, which one is it? You know what I'm saying? Like, which one is it?
He sure is cocky.
Yeah, he is.
Quit spamming the chat with some bullshit, willy-nilly. Quit spamming the chat with some bullshit. Let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. If she didn't care, she wouldn't release those texts.
Now this right here, y'all listen to this.
Shows me everything I need to know. Y'all don't know how people work sometimes. She wouldn't have come.
I have up there. So Ryan is holding out hope that Gypsy will come back. Because that was our thought on it. He's holding out hope that Gypsy would come back. Because he's saying, if she didn't care about me, then she wouldn't have posted those texts. But she did, so in his mind, that tells him, quote, everything he needs to know, which is, she still cares about me because she posts my text messages. My goodness, it has nothing to do with caring about you. She is a narcissist. She is a narcissistic sociopath. Seriously. She doesn't care about anyone, Ryan. She doesn't even care about Ken. I mean, let's be real. We'll talk.
Y'all don't know how people work sometimes.
Oh, okay. It's us.
She didn't care, she wouldn't release those texts. That shows me everything I need to know. Y'all don't know how people work sometimes. She wouldn't have commented podcast, she wouldn't have released texts if she didn't care. Y'all don't know how people work sometimes.
Oh my God.
She wouldn't have commented podcast, she wouldn't have released texts if she didn't care. You know what I'm saying? Think about that. Think about that shit.
You need to think about that, Ryan.
Yeah, okay. I'm not saying I do care. I'm not saying I do.
Yeah,
what
you
I'm
are.
saying is, if she didn't care, why would she release the text that I sent? You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. Why would it matter? Okay. Y'all just don't know how she works. But it's whatever. It's what she does. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter. It's what she does. All right, now y'all just starting shit. I'm responding to comments.
Yet, Gypsy, you wonder why Ken hasn't proposed yet. You're kidding, right? Ken, if you do propose or accept any excuse that Gypsy gives you for this mess...
You are seriously off your rocker, my man.
Exactly. You're really off your rocker, dude. The thing with Gypsy is she will never be done with Ryan or Ken. 100%. She loves the attention of playing and pitting men against each other too much. Think about it. She loves using these triangulation techniques. She has always done it, and she will continue to always do it as long as these men...
If you can even call them that.
Exactly. Maybe we should say boys. Okay, as long as these boys continue to allow her to do this to them and treat them like toys she takes off a shelf when she's ready to play games. Hey, Ryan and Knurker, listen up. Take a look at these text messages. Okay, these are a few text messages from Gypsy to Nick. So she says on June 6th of 2015, Honey, I was wondering, say I wanted to have sex with a guy before leaving town. Could I? It's just curious question, LOL. Okay, so I know you're territorial, but I'm being tempted sexually. He agreed to meet up. We are gonna get coffee at this cupcake place Thursday, so that will close that. It's a public place, so all good, hun. Well, heck, didn't she try to have sex with Nick in a public place at the movie theater? Like, you think that
Yeah.
you think that made him feel any better about the situation?
I doubt it.
I know, right? She's so just ridiculous. And then here's Nick saying, dear, still I told you I'll be I think he's trying to say, dear, still I told you I'll be around in the area of it to make sure he don't do anything, and you have to accept that. And she says, okay, darling. What time does our bus leave Thursday, hun? That's all she cared about, was making sure that her mom got unalived and was unalived, and
Yep.
that she got on that bus and got to another state.
Yep.
That's all she cared about. Just like she was playing and manipulating Nick in those text messages we just looked at, she is playing and manipulating Ken and Ryan the same way now. Ryan still seems to be holding on to hope for Gypsy to come back to him, and how he says it would be embarrassing if he released her messages to him or told what they spoke about on the phone, but he's not going to do that because he says he's better than that and has more integrity than that. Then why even mention it if you're not going to tell or show what Gypsy said to you, Ryan? Because you allow yourself to be manipulated by a narcissist. That's why. The other things Ryan says too about how we don't know her, and by her posting those texts tells him everything he needs to know and shows him that she does still care about him. Ryan said if she honestly didn't care, she wouldn't have posted them. She did though, so that means she does care. Ryan has said a few times he would not take Gypsy back, but do you honestly believe that? I think he absolutely would.
Sure would.
I was about to ask you, what do you think? Let us know in the comments what you think, though. Remember how she had Nick so manipulated to the point he was okay with her meeting up with this other guy before they left town because she was being tempted sexually? We're not talking about whether she did or not. The point we're making here is how manipulated Nick was, and it seems as though she has Ryan, and we could possibly even say Kenny Boy as well, manipulated in the same way as Nick was. Also, Ryan, yes sir we do know Gypsy Rose Blanchard. We definitely know Gypsy. Heck, guess what, Ryan? Matter of fact, some of us could call her, Ken, any of them up if we really wanted to, but we never have and don't care to. We've done all the research. You, Ryan, are the one walking around with rose-colored glasses on. We don't allow her to manipulate us over here. Saying sometimes y'all don't know people, y'all don't know Gypsy like I do. Okay, sure, Ryan. Acting like no one knows her except you. We don't need to physically meet Gypsy Rose Blanchard to know her. She does so much that it's everything we need to know, as you say, Ryan, with all the things she has said and posted on social media. If he's so tired of her crap and keeping her secrets, then why don't you change your number, Ryan? Why do you continue to protect Gypsy?
What I don't get is why these two dudes want this girl so bad, who unalived her own mother.
Yeah, I know, right? Seriously. Do these two ding-dongs not see that she absolutely loves this? She will never stop talking to Ryan. She knows that Ryan and Ken are about the only two men that want her. Therefore, she is going to continue to pit them against each other. She is going to continue to play the two of them against each other. And they don't even realize it. It's pathetic. We're not calling anyone names or anything, but this is exactly why other people continue to call them simps. She did this with Dan and Nick, as we seen in the text messages we looked at. She did it with men she was talking to in prison, and now she is doing it with Ryan and Ken. And they're both wanting to have children with her too? Well, Ken apparently already has had one with her, and Ryan would love to have one with her. Like, what in the world? Sorry, but that's mind-blowing.
Use the brain God gave you, Ryan, like you tell people.
Exactly. He loves to tell other people to do that on his lives he does over on TikTok every day. Use the brain God gave you. Use the brain God gave you. Ryan, you use the brain God gave you and realize you are just simply being used and manipulated by a narcissistic, pathological, lying sociopath, just like Ken is. So, what are your thoughts and opinions on all of this? What do you think about Ryan saying, "Oh, she wouldn't like it if the text messages she sent me gets out, or if I leaked the text messages that she sent me, or if I tell y'all what we talked about on the phone, she would be embarrassed. She wouldn't like it at all." Continuing to say that, then not showing or saying anything about what she allegedly said. And what do y'all think about the text messages now that we know, yes, they were from Ryan? But what do y'all think about Gypsy posting them? I guess because Ryan pissed her off enough by going on that podcast and saying she called him 8 times in 1 week, and keeping an open line of communication with Ryan after she found out that number belonged to Ryan, that it was Ryan using, another number, like a phone number from some like app or something that he downloaded. Let us know what you think about everything we talked about. And also, again, thank you so, so much to our channel members. We truly appreciate you so much. And we truly, truly appreciate all of our subscribers. We are so grateful for all of you. We love and appreciate all of you. We honestly do. And we're so happy that all of you are a part of our family here that we've all been a part of building here on YouTube. We truly feel like you all are a part of our family, and that we could just sit and talk with all of you. And we hate that we don't get a chance to comment back to every single person, because we do read every single comment. I promise we do. And we wish that we could actually have time to comment back to every single person. But if we don't, just please don't take it the wrong way, and just know that we will eventually get a chance to comment back to you at some point. Please know that, because we really do appreciate you, and we really are grateful for all of you being a part of the conversations that we have. And thank all of you so, so much for hyping our videos as well. That means so much to us. It honestly does.
Yes, it really does.
And if you're not already, please, please consider subscribing, hitting the like button, sharing, hitting the notification bell so that you don't miss any of our videos. We have several good videos that we're working on. that we'll be coming out with in the next several days. So make sure you're subscribed and have your notifications turned on. And leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below, and we would greatly appreciate it so much. We apologize that this one ran a little bit longer, but we still hope y'all enjoy it nonetheless. And always remember, the best is yet to come. And we'll see y'all in the next one. And we hope y'all have a good night and God bless.
Have a good night and God bless.
Bye.
Bye.